Happy Monday. It's August 31st, 2020, and most importantly, it's another day to be thankful to being on the right side of the ground. Whether you're starting your day, enjoying lunch, or driving, or tuning in a different day that this episode drops, really appreciate you tuning in. I'm looking forward to enjoying this cup of coffee with you today. Today I'm drinking La Colombe coffee, triple shot drop latte. It's pretty fire, if I may say so myself. I saw it at Publix today, a good deal. I got a few, and definitely recommend it. La Colombe coffee, triple shot draft latte. Pretty good stuff. Either way, hey everyone, thank you so much. Please continue to send good news and share today's episode with one new person. Hey Colton, what are we talking about today?
Hey Eddie, you already know what we're here for today. We're all here to hear about the good news going on around the world. I can't wait. Why don't you go ahead and share some with us?
In case this is your first time tuning in, welcome in. You made it, and right on time. On behalf of myself and all the other modern believers out there, we're happy to have you in. There's always room for one more. Before we begin, though, you may be wondering, Eddie, what or who is the modern believer? That's a fair question. Here's my answer. The modern believer is you. It's our families, it's me, it's our communities. In a world with so many contrasting views, it seems that we're constantly bombarded with news that do the opposite of cheering us up. We can all agree on one thing, though, and that is that we all enjoy a positive story that reminds us that there's humanity and a lot of good going on in the world. The modern believer is an individual that knows and believes change can happen. Let's begin. Adopted teen helps Meena Kumar and Muttville look out for the pups. Thanks, Mom, for sending this. As found on Sunny Skies and originally reported by CNN on August 3rd, 2020, in San Jose, California, there is a girl who's helping senior dogs find a forever home. Just like she did. Adopted at the young age of 9 months, Meena Kumar from Mumbai is loving and expecting nothing in return. Meena has been collaborating with Muttsville, which is a cage-free dog rescue that gives senior dogs a second chance at life. According to their website, the organization rescues about 1,000 dogs per year and runs mostly with the help of volunteers. That's 1,000 lives, 1,000 souls, 1,000 loving creatures. Meena first heard of the rescue from a neighbor whose dog had been adopted from Muttsville and wanted to volunteer, but she was 12 at the time and she had to be 17 to volunteer. And this did not stop Meena whatsoever. In Meena's words, you are never too young to start a business. Consequently, Pet Fairy Services was born, which is Meena's business. Meena began pet sitting for her neighbors and school friends and has managed to raise $7,000 for Muttville. Does it stop there? Nope, it doesn't. Huge shout out to Intel here. The number doubled to $14,000 thanks to a matching donation program that the company runs that encourages their employees to give back to nonprofits and communities. Meena's father works at Intel. All those bumper stickers that say who rescued who are real. I love my Chihuahua and best friend, Kobe Venegas. Thankful I've had him during my teenage years and now in the early stages of adulthood. Got to remember that these dogs are more than animals, everyone. The core of their existence is to love humans unconditionally. If you're on the fence whether or not you want a dog, consider getting a senior dog for two reasons. As someone that's had a dog since he was 6 or 7 weeks old, two big reasons. A dog that A, will love you unconditionally for saving their life because they'll understand it, and B, you don't have to worry about accidents in the house. Most of them at that point know not to do a pee-pee or poo-poo in the house. I hope my dog didn't hear that. Then I'll have to take him out. Either way, hey, thanks, Meena, for being you. Hopefully I get to talk to you one day and have you on the podcast. I want you to think of one thing that you're grateful for today. If you think of more than one, that's great too. Let's take a few seconds to be grateful. Hey, Colton, what are you thankful for today?
Great question, Eddie. Today I'm focusing on being grateful for the food on my plate and the coffee in my cup. Cheers, y'all.
Likewise, Colton. Not only in a normal environment do a lot of people not have access to food or drink, but even today, a few episodes ago, shout out Durham Free Lunch, giving out over 1,000 free meals a week. That was inspired because of COVID, but I am sure that they're going to continue that even post-COVID. Just goes to show that as a community, we can all come together, and there's a lot more work to be done, and there always will be. We need to keep pushing ourselves up. Either way, hey, today I'm also grateful for all the Jonathans and Karas out there. Happy birthday to you both. The world became a better place when you were born. A hero is a man who does what he can. Romain Rolland. Rest in power, Chadwick Boseman. 2020 has been one for the books. From losing kings like Chadwick, Kobe, and Nipsey, and to the reality that we're seeing today with cases like Jacob Blake and George Floyd. Listen, in a nutshell, there is a lot going on. However, let your personal experiences be your judgment and do research about all that matters. Do not let others influence the way that you see the world. There is a north to a south and an east to the west. Do what you can and be the change that you want to see. Heroes don't always wear capes. 3 kings, 3 heroes, 3 of many. All who loved and expected nothing in return. For the curious listeners out there, Romain Rolland was a French novelist who was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1915 as a tribute to the lofty idealism of his literary production and to the sympathy and love of truth with which he has described different types of human beings. Love. And Chadwick, forever. Rest in power, King. Thanks for inspiring a generation. Though we can keep talking for hours about the great stuff going on in the world, you need to go about your day. Fly, be free. But before we go,
remember that happiness spreads like a wildfire, and you have complete control over your attitude. Let's make it a great day, everyone.
Everyone, please send more good news and leave a feedback in the form of a review, download, or follow. And share the episode to one new person today. What cool stuff is going on in your community and company? What do you want to hear about next? Comment on the IGTV video or tweet me at Modern Believing. Ultimately, you're the one that's taking the time to join me and all the other modern believers out there. And remember, it costs $0 to be a kind human being. Don't be scared to love big and expect nothing in return. I want to thank you for your time and remind you that I love you. Keep on keeping on. I am immensely proud of you no matter where you are in life. You have a friend in me. Keep smiling and loving all the people that we encounter in our walks in life. That smile and uplifting attitude you give them may change their day. And maybe, just maybe, thanks to the love that you gave them and invested a little bit of you into them, they start spreading that love to others. And then we build a beautiful chain reaction of love, everyone. Stay blessed and keep fighting the good fight. Thanks for joining today's episode of The Modern Believer, the podcast that reminds us that the good news is that there is good news. Let me know your thoughts on the shorter episode format. But most importantly, make it a great day.